They killed my colleague, but I did not hear a single shot. Kidnappers recounts how U.S. soldiers rescue their citizen. Those people that, try to, remember the other time, U.S. members who were in Nigeria or Niger, whichever, were kidnapped. And before you could say, one Saturday morning, US soldiers came into the country quietly, took away rescued their citizen and left the country. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. They killed my colleagues, but I did not hear a single shot. Kidnapper recounts how US soldiers rescued their citizen. The kidnappers of an American citizen, Philip Nathan, who was adopted from his farmhouse at Nasaleta village in Niger Republic on October 21st, have revealed how the American soldiers swept on them in an helicopter to rescue their victim in the dead of the night. The suspects, Aliyu Usman, 23, and Ali Abdul, 21, said that they had taken their hostage to a thick forest in Sokoto State, where they kept him for 1 week and provided 24-hour security to ensure he does not escape. When from anywhere, an helicopter hovered around where he was kept, with white soldiers jumping down and killing all their gang members before taking their victim away without stress. Aliyu told Sunday Sun in an interview that the whole operation did not last more than 5 minutes. He said that he and his colleagues, Aliyu, escaped being killed by the invading soldiers because they were off duty that night that the Americans carried out the operation and rescued their victim. He said that he switched it was like a dream. He can still remember how the thing happened. It just went like a flash of a light. The dream came from a distant house and the refuge of what has happened. He just saw the hostage and the helicopter arrive in the place, hovering for a few minutes before the soldiers jumped on and were gone. The suspect, however, said that he cannot remember the exact time of the night, as him and his colleague were too afraid to go out when they saw the way the operation and everything worked out. He said that they did not hear the sound of any gunshot during the operation, but that it was only when they got there in the morning that they met dead bodies all over all the place with their colleagues. The suspects who are in police custody narrate how they kidnapped the American soldier who was relaxing in his farmland. According to him, they went in about 12 motorcycles and walked with other two kidnapping gang, making them a total of 20. They went to the would have went for the operation. On getting to the farmland, they said that they met the victim who was in his house relaxing on the fateful day and surrounded him. On citing them, he said that the American offered them 20,000, which was the money he had with him. They rejected the offer and took him away because they wanted money in dollars. After rounding him up, he said that they put him in one of the motorcycles with three other people to ensure he does not act or play any funny game during the ride into the forest in Sokoto, where they had their hideouts. Sunday Sun bring you this interview from the suspects who were parabolated by the police in Abuja. My name is Aliyu, aka Kwata. I am 23 and native of Kaluma village in Ile local government area of Sokoto State. I belong to a 9-man kidnapping gang and I've been in the kidnapping business for some time now. I have participated in several kidnapping both in Nigeria and Niger Republic. Some members of our gang are from Nigeria, some are from Niger, and some from the Arabs country. I have made plenty of money in the kidnapping business, but I cannot stop because there is plenty of money there and many more to be made. When we planned to kidnap the American, we decided to hire the service of our colleagues from another group because we suspect that he may be having some people guarding him. We planned everything very well and rounded him up in his farmhouse. We went there about 12 motorcycles with about 20 of us. When we got there, we found him relaxing in one of his rooms. When he saw us, he started pleading for us not to take him away but we refused. He also offered us 20,000, but we rejected the money because it was too small compared to what we are expecting the American government can give to us from kidnapping him. So we took him away in one of the motorcycles. Two people sat behind him and the driver, so he would not escape because Americans are very smart people. When we took him, we drove for about 5 hours until we got to the place where we usually keep our hostage. We kept him with us for 1 good week, and my boss made contact with his people who agreed to pay the amount we were asking for. We took good care of him because we needed the money. We carried out shift duties to ensure he does not escape. We took turns in this aspect, but something happened on that very night. I was off duty and the whole thing was like a dream because we watched it from a house we live in. That is not very far from our hostage area. That day in the midnight, I saw a helicopter flying around the area, and then after some time, I started going around before I knew what was happening. Soldiers started jumping out of the helicopter, and the soldiers were white men. And after some time, they climbed back into the helicopter and flew away. The whole thing did not last up to 5 minutes, and we did not hear any sound of gunshots. When we saw the soldiers, we were afraid they were killing they were going to kill us. So we hid ourselves until the morning. When we did not hear any footstep, we went to see if our colleagues were okay. But on getting there, we found that they were all dead. And when we examined their bodies, they were shot, but we did not hear a single sound of a gunshot. We also did not see our victim again, and we knew what has happened. The white soldiers has taken him away, and we were afraid to run away. This is how it all started and how the whole issues happened and how we were arrested. We were arrested after the police used the telephone number with which we used to negotiate the ransom with the Americans. We were tracked back to us and exactly where we are. The Americans did it all. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.